What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to the penultimate episode of the God of Highschool. This one's titled Fox/God, and for one of the rare times in this show, I actually have a vague idea of what the titles actually mean. Fox, in reference to the Ninetale, that Ilpio has under his control in a contract with for his chariot type thing, whatever that relationship is. And then God, obviously, our main antagonist Nox, bringing their god upon the world and seeking to eliminate all other gods. And that seems to be where we're going with it. We've massively ramped up. The tournament is basically over now. We've just said, okay, remember the whole tournament arc style thing we started the whole season with? Yeah, forget that now. We're now moving on to the actual plot of this show. So, yeah. I mean, I kind of expected that. I knew the tournament was just a means to an end for what the actual plot of this show was. It was always like, oh yeah, look at this tournament that's going on as a distraction. We're doing this just so we can find some good people for our actual fight. Most tournament-style fighting things I can think like that usually end up in something similar. The tournament's just a means to show off some things rather than being the direct plot. So, kind of expected that going into this show. But it came out of nowhere. I'll be honest. I thought that would be like a season 2 thing. I thought they'd like end the show like, oh shit, things about to go down, and then go on. But no, they're doing it now, which I'm seeing a lot of negativity. Well, I'm seeing more negativity about this episode than any other episodes I've watched so far. I'm going to guess because of the pacing. I would imagine that if there's going to be any complaints about this, it's got to be due with pacing or changing from the original manhwa, because I know last time they changed heavily from the manhwa, according to you guys in the comments. Thanks for helping me out. So either they made some more substantial changes in this one, or more content was cut, or pacing is different, something like that, I'm going to guess, is why this is getting a little more backlash than most episodes. And by a little backlash, I mean it's only 4.5 star rated instead of 5 star rated. It's not the biggest upset in the world, right? Like, let's be real. Anyway, so last time we learned about the Ninetale Guardian, betrayed by God, destroyed half of heaven in revenge, and then fled to Earth, seek and sought revenge. That is Ilpio's chariot, and is somehow meant to be the key. I'm not quite sure by what that makes him the key. Maybe there's something else that I'm meant to be understanding. I don't think it's just the fact that it is the Ninetales. I don't think the Ninetales itself is considered the key. I think there's a little more to it than that. But somehow Mori's power, which he's not quite sure what it is, I'm not quite sure what it is, but it's apparently a power strong enough to overwhelm even the Ninetales, which is what, like a Great Spirit or whatever. So the only thing I can think of that would trump a Great Spirit is either another Great Spirit that historically was meant to be like an enemy of the Ninetales, but I couldn't think of any. So I'm going to assume is a deity in of himself. There are hints. The staff hint is one. I'm going to assume the lightning might be another one. I had a comment last week saying I should know this. Sorry, I'm not very well versed on gods and deities and spirits and stuff like that. This is not something I'm normally watching. I don't normally watch this type of show. So my knowledge on these types of things is very, very limited. And as such, yeah, I have no clue. All I know is the staff and the brief flashes of imagery we got right as he unlocked that. So it is... I don't think I can just go deity... Actually, here, let's try it. Deity staff. Deity staff. The staff god. I don't think that's it. I don't think we're pulling an Andean culture deity out of this. Yeah, like, I got nothing here. A god that wields a staff. I mean, how many are there? Like, there could be any of them, right? Yeah, I'm not even going to bother spending more time looking. The show will reveal itself eventually anyway, I'm sure. But yeah, Mandok flees after his attack in the episode beforehand was thwarted by another member of the Six, helping out. However, he's now summoning his god door thing again to summon an army of creatures coming down, which has now prompted Mujin Park to declare God of Highschool officially over. We're now just in a straight-up holy war, essentially. So I don't know what that's going to mean for participants, like what's going to happen now. I get the objective is to protect Ilpio at all costs, because he is the key. So I guess that's what we're going to be doing. Also, we had another scene with our secondary antagonist, to which we know very little of their ambitions so far. Jagal. And his Megalodon Chariok, which is disgustingly good, apparently. They're fighting one of the previous competitors, who I think also was attacked by Jagal the first time. So I would need someone to explain a little more about that scene, if you wouldn't mind. If it's not going to be a spoiler as to the actions of that scene and what those actually meant, I'd like a little more explanation as to why he had that demonic side to him, why Jagal had to go after him. Was he specifically going after him, or was he just going straight for Ilpio and he just happened to run into him and that was just oh great, now I've got to deal with you? Because I think that was his kind of like wording. It was like, I don't have time for you right now. So I assume he was just going for Ilpio and then just happened to run into him. But why was he having this demonic thing anyway? It wasn't too well explained. So any information on that? Thank you very much. But he also uses that Megalodon to, whilst he does kill, who was it? What's his name? Junjugok. Whilst he kills him, he also, because the two of his Ilpio's friends were also currently being consumed, one lost a leg, one lost an arm, I believe. So he's now taken pretty much everyone close to Ilpio now, except for Mori. He's taken basically a limb off them and ended their martial arts careers and dreams, essentially. So, yeah. He doesn't care about the consequences of actions, and he might even be purposefully doing it just so he has less competitors to worry about potentially taking whatever he needs the key for. Which, again, maybe we'll get explained this season. Maybe that's a Season 2 or Webtoon thing that we'll go into. Anyway, with all that said, that was a long intro, I know, but this show has a lot going on. So, as always, these are time-based reactions. Bottom left of the screen, you're going to see the time of the episode. I'll count you down, 3, 2, 1, play. And on play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll be in sync. Watching this officially on Crunchyroll, as it's a Crunchyroll Originals, because it's working with Webtoon. I'm so glad they're getting more Webtoon stuff out. I hope this partnership proves successful, because these Webtoon shows have been very, very popular. And I hope that trend continues to bring us some more, not just story narrative-based ones like God of Highschool. I also would like to see some of the romance stuff that Korean manhwas have, because I've not seen any Korean manhwa romance project. I've not read any, to be honest with you, so I'm very unfamiliar with them. I'd love to see a romance project by them, just to see how different their approach to romance and relationship building and things like that are, compared to what I'm used to with Japanese animation. So, with all that said, let's get into the penultimate episode, shall we? 10 minutes into the recording. It will be in 3, 2, 1, play. Crunchyroll Originals. The key stands before you, yeah, as you say. Commence the purge. Here comes the army of angels? I guess. Yeah, they're all watching this. And they're pretty much next to the target. Ooh, okay. Interesting designs. Are they trying to resummon him again? Mm-hmm. As you say, but... Oh yeah, they're bringing him back again. See, that doesn't look like a god. That looks more like a devil. Just saying. But he's coming down. Oh, hello. That's an interesting design. Can we have a close-up of that, please? No, we're not going to get that yet. He's dead. Oh boy. What is that in his hand? Okay, OP time. What was he holding there? I'm not familiar. Are they going to change the OP now that God of Highschool's over? Probably not. I don't think they'd have a special OP just for the last 2 episodes of the show. It'd be very cool if they did. But I don't think they're going to change anything here now that we've started learning stuff. They probably won't even play an OP next week, let's be honest, for finale. I am going to miss this OP this season, though. This is an absolute bop. Alright, Fox/God. Very calm. With flashbacking, right? 100% with flashbacking, okay. Is this Jegal's backstory? It is. Okay, Mother cast him aside? Okay. I'm glad we're getting some more backstory. Okay. Okay. So she sold her own son? Okay. That's the... Yeah, okay, yeah. That's Mandoc. Whatever. Oh. 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 Okay. The demonic imagery in the OP makes a lot more sense now. Interesting. The impoverished. Creepy. Not quite as creepy as Overlord's Demon Goats, but close. He's thinking of everything that's happened. Ew. I don't like that they just use jump cuts for all that combat. It's like, okay. They're starting to get a little lazy with their combat. Oh god. I want to close up on this goddamn deity, please. What? Is he just counting how much money he's earning from this or something? Okay, we're running a dragon now. Remember when this was just a fighting tournament? Come on, give me a close-up of this goddamn deity. That's better. Okay. Interesting. Okay. He's trying to stop it again. Oh. Okay. Please tell me at some point it's going to open his eyes. Oh, they wish for the world's destruction. Okay. More than a Chakuriki at this point, I think. Oh, there's Jago. Still being held off. Okay, music. Okay, now we're actually getting some fighting animation. So I guess that previous was just for cutting time. Oof. Repeat. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay. What is that? Is that's the key? The how? Was that a physical item he always had, or was it just extracted from his soul or something? I'm so confused by that. Oh. Oh. I like that. Oh, the eyes, yes. Okay, that eye. I love that eye design for JL. Nope. They're all after it. It's a freeway fight for the key. Alright. Oh. Oh. Fire my laser. Oh boy. And even Mori's getting involved now. Now he's got the key. Apparently. Oh wow. That's a lot of blood actually out of the back of his head. Probably not. Oh, the eyes did technically open. Oh. That's creepy, but I like it. I love the design of their god. Oh. Oh shit, the US is... Are they about to just nuke them? Oh, the US is just gonna nuke them. Very... Oh, they just straight... US, yep. Yeah. The US is just gonna nuke Korea! I mean... I can't say it's out of character. Hey, she's doing fine. Yeah, you said like 500 nuclear missiles. I imagine dealing with 500 nuclear missiles is not as difficult as holding this god off. Oh, hello. I'm guessing teleportation. That's a cool cover for the break. That's also cool. Nice matching. Yep. Alright, now we're underwater. Where are we? Oh, monastery? Or shrine, temple, something? Okay, we found everyone. Almost. Hmm. The hell are you doing? Oh. Interesting. Interesting. He has a support Jakuriki? Or is just one aspect of it, I guess. Yeah, you do. Hmm. Alright, putting his knowledge to the test. Mm-hmm. There's going to be a big Mori Jegal fight, I think, here. Okay. Hmm. Well, that secret didn't stay. Okay, he has it. So it was inside you, okay. Yeah. What, is he going to just shove it in his chest or something? Okay. So this is what... Okay, so... He was initially the key. Mori is going to become the key, probably. And also, it's not underwater, it's just like a force field. Yeah. Yeah. I mean... no. Where else do you want to go? No country is ready for a 500 nuclear missile strike. No country is ready for that. Most countries can't even handle one missile, let alone 500. Also, 567 isn't even like... That's not even that much of America's nuclear arsenal, I don't think. Okay. What's stopping you just stabbing him whilst he's doing this? Hmm. Oh shit. Are they going after Jago? Okay, music's kicking up. Yeah, they are. Almost certainly. Okay. Nuclear missiles incoming. Also, would plane launched missiles travel 40 minutes? Whatever. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's deep set in him right now. I wonder... Yeah. I don't think they would see them that close. Yeah, I was about to say how it's about time you actually tried to do something to him whilst he was doing it. And the 6 intervened. There we go. Oh, nice. Power of a god. Broke through. Who was and is yet to come. Oh. This is the grandfather. This is the grandfather. Okay, and he even saved the innocents. He has that much power? Jesus Christ. Mori, you're gonna have to unlock that power again if you have any hope. No, not gonna bother him at all. Yeah. So who's this grandfather that did this? Whoa. Where the hell are they? Jason. Or Jason. Whatever. Oh shit, they're what? Okay. Oh. Oh, he is of the 6, okay. Yeah. Yeah. The nukes didn't have stand a chance, knew that was coming. Or is he just making one big... Oh! Okay. Repurpose all the nukes. Thank you, America. What the fuck is going on? What? Okay. With me. Holy shit. Goodbye, Seoul? I think that's a city that no longer exists. Holy shit. Was that teleportation? I think it was. Welcome to the nuked remains of the city. And the remains of the god. Oh, damn. He didn't fall. He didn't fall. But your god is... Jaggle's still kicking. Yeah, you're not going to be able to help here. Almost at the end. He's going to fish out the key. Yeah. And he's got the key. And yeah. I said he's just going to shove it in his chest as a joke. And to be fair, he didn't shove it in his chest. He shoved it in his stomach. But he did just shove it into his stomach. Sure. Okay. I don't know how I feel about the White Wings, considering he's now... That voice change, though. And the end of the episode, of course. Okay. That was an interesting voice change at the end there. Kenjiro Suda? Right, Kenjiro Suda? Yeah. Well then, that was a whole lot crazy. Seoul doesn't exist anymore. And every single person there is now homeless. They better hope they have someone who can fix things. Like... I mean, that's also a huge political issue. That the US just nuked its ally. To the full knowledge of everyone, because most developed countries will know a nuke has gone off. Because most will just start firing theirs off as well. But... Huh. I've got a feeling they're just gonna have some, like, magic, like, oh no, the city's fine again. Because I don't think this anime is gonna deal with the consequences that nuking a city out of existence would have. Anyway, we can discuss that in a minute. We're not gonna get any more, are we? No. It's just gonna be Crunchyroll. And then, yeah, that's it. Well then, this got complicated. It's got real complicated, actually. Holy shit. So... Okay. Okay. So this one member of the Six personally saved every single human in Seoul. What is the population of Seoul? Let's take a look. Population of Seoul. As it stands right now, the current metro area population of Seoul is at 9.9 million. So he basically teleported 10 million people away to safety, then single-handedly destroyed their god at the cost of his own life. At least it's implied that it was at the cost of his own life. Oh damn, that man OP. Okay. Okay. Right, so now Jagal has consumed the key, whatever the key is. We have no real context for what it is, but it has transformed... It has transformed him in some way to a mixed angel-devil entity. Like, there's devilish features, there's angelic features. But it explains why Jagal has the wings in the OP now, right? Like, the demonic imagery that he's been surrounding him this entire time. But, seems to have been essentially reborn here. He's essentially been reborn as a separate entity, almost. He's got the third eye down there as well, with the horns. I assume there might be some form of mythology or folklore or something that imagery is based on. I am nowhere near as knowledgeable enough to know what that would be, but all I can say now is that next episode, pretty much for certain, Mori is going to unlock a little bit more of his ability in order to defeat Jagal. What that would mean in defeating him, I don't know. I get the feeling that Jagal might be done as an antagonist next episode if we do defeat him. Maybe we have a close call, but he manages to escape and then continues to be an antagonist moving forward. But to be fair, that was our one trump card to defeat Nox gone. I imagine it will take some time for Nox to be able to do something of that scale again. But I don't think they're just straight out as an antagonist now. Either they're out as an antagonist, and that's them dealt with, and then Zhegao will flee and continue to be a thorn in their side for an extended period of time, or it'll be the other way around. Nox will leave, regroup, and there will be some time for them to rebuild and get to where they need to be to take the key back again, and then Mori will defeat Zhegao and take the key back, and potentially use the key himself. I'm interested to see what Mori would do if he uses the key. I'm trying to think back to earlier episodes when they mentioned it, if they ever mentioned, because I think Park only ever mentioned protecting the key, like finding the key and protecting it. I don't think they ever mentioned what they wanted to use said key for. I'm trying to think back. There's been a lot of episodes, and it has been 3 months now since we started, so I can't remember much of the early episodes now. But if they ever mention what they wanted to do with the key, let me know. But yeah, we're going to have one final Mori-Zhegao fight here, I believe. Maybe Doi and Mira, Doi and Mira will also have moments, but they couldn't really handle Zhegao before he used the key, so I don't see what help they're going to be here. It's down to, well, unless there's anyone else here. I don't know if anyone else is here. Maybe it'll be Ilpio. Maybe he'll show up and the Fox Spirit and Mori will be able to do something about it. But it's going to come down to Mori unlocking that power again, but in one aspect, and I wonder if they'll do it in a recognizable way, and maybe they'll straight up say what his power is derived from. Like, I'm sure some of you, even if you haven't read those who've read the webtoon know what his power is, right? Like, that's a huge spoiler that you shouldn't be giving out. But I wonder, I imagine some people, just from the imagery that we were shown last time, I imagine some people probably have an idea of who his Chariot or whatever he is, his blessing, and what power he has. Like, I don't know if he has a... Who knows? Who knows what he is? I'm sure just the spear and the imagery that staff and the imagery that was shown, the hand coming down. I'm sure there's some of you out there that already know what his power is, even if you haven't already read the original. So, I guess we'll wait and see what they want to do with that, but they've set up their finale here. I honestly don't feel like the pacing was too bad, though. Like, considering everything that happened in this episode, the pacing felt fine. It didn't feel overly rushed. Like, yes, a lot happened in this episode. Like, a lot happened. But it didn't feel rushed. Like, I looked over to check how long we had left in the episode, because I was like, okay, it feels like we're about at the end of the episode by now. And I was right, we were 21 minutes in. So it was like, it felt like a naturally long episode. Like, it felt like the episode had run a good amount of time. So I don't see as much pacing problems with this episode. If I had read the original, maybe I would have noticed a lot more content cut out from what we did see. But as an anime only, pacing didn't feel too horrendous. Like, was it fast? Yeah, they got a lot through. But it did it in a way that didn't feel like... It didn't feel like... How can I put this correctly? It didn't feel like I was missing too much. Didn't feel like anything blazingly obvious was skipped. Let's just put it that way. Maybe my opinion will change if I know what was actually skipped, but who knows. Anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Finale next week. Sure, that's going to be crazy. Leave a like if you enjoyed the episode, as per usual. Helps grow out the channel. Leave comments on what you thought of the episode, any questions I raised in all this, and any information you can give me that's not a spoiler for what is about to come, and potential Season 2 if that gets greenlit or not. But you guys know the drill now on this channel. And don't forget to subscribe to see next week's finale, as well as the rest of the Summer 2020 lineup that is currently wrapping down, so full playlists of all the Summer 2020 shows I watched are also going to be available very, very soon. Thank you for watching, and until next time, see you guys later.